Hi, I wanted to talk to you today about Valentine's Day and the importance of self-care, and also to announce a new offer that I have to work together with a special Valentine's Day discount. I was having a conversation the other day about Valentine's Day and about work, about my business, about our businesses. And I know that Valentine's Day can be not so great for a lot of us, for a lot of you. It's not that big of a deal to me anymore, but it can be really difficult because it can reinforce some long-held beliefs that you still carry around. And of course, part of that is if you're in a relationship that doesn't feel good, or you're not in a relationship, thinking about Valentine's Day and seeing all the cards and people going out to dinner, it can reinforce some doubt, some more unworthiness issues, some fear around not being deserving of having a healthy, happy relationship, wondering if you'll ever have it, which takes a lot out of you, which is part of the reason that self-care is so important. But even if you have somebody in your life that you'll be spending Valentine's Day with, my guess is that you tend to, on every other day of the year, put other people's needs ahead of yours quite often. Am I right? And so while Valentine's Day is about expressing to other people that they matter to us, it is, I think, a really important time to take some time for yourself too. Maybe it's a moment or several moments in the day. Maybe it's an entire afternoon or an entire day. But taking the time to really honor your needs, your desires, whether that's spending time alone or connecting with a friend, taking a nice bath or getting a massage, or going on an adventure. There's so many ways that you can take care of yourself. What it's really about is honoring what you desire. Where are your needs not being met? And around Valentine's Day or on Valentine's Day, if we can take a moment or a day and really honor what we need, allow ourselves to really recognize, what do I want? What do I want to do? How do I want to spend my time? What would feel good to me? What does my body need? And if you honor that by doing it, by taking care of it, by feeding it whatever it is that it needs, you change the idea of what you're deserving of. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be a small thing. But when you recognize that there's something burning within you and you make it happen, you take steps to make it happen, you're chipping away at the idea that you're not deserving of it. You begin to recognize and feel the truth that you are more than worthy of whatever you desire or need. So, this Valentine's Day, whether it's on the day or a day right around there, take some time. Check in with yourself. What do you need? What have you been wanting to do? What have you been wanting to try? Maybe there's a new restaurant. Maybe there's a new dance class. Maybe you need a really nice period of time to be alone and not have to take care of somebody else. Whatever it is, honor yourself. And so maybe one of those things that you've been desiring, maybe needing, is support around healing. Maybe you're already working with somebody, or maybe you don't have the desire or the ability to commit to long-term work or to commit to my 6-month program. I know that I've heard from people that it can feel kind of scary to commit for 6 months, or they're not sure what their schedule is going to look like, and it makes it hard to commit for 6 months. So I have had on my agenda this year to offer courageous intensives. And this conversation that I had the other day was the kick in the butt that I needed to offer this. And I thought, what better time than Valentine's Day? So this Courageous Intensive is 4 hours that you and I spend together, just the two of us on Zoom. So it's a video conferencing platform, just the two of us, where we will spend 4 hours together, not necessarily all at the same time, depending on what your needs are and everything that might happen. But my intention is that we spend an hour and a half, no, sorry. We spend about 2 to 2.5 hours together initially. I leave you with some things to reflect on, probably a journaling exercise, give you some time to integrate what we've talked about, and then come back together about 48 hours later and spend the next hour and a half to 2 hours diving more so into what we're talking about. And when you leave our time together, hopefully you will feel empowered to continue this journey, inspired in your own courage and strength to keep putting one foot in front of the other, to become the person that you were always meant to be, the person who lives inside of you, who you just can't see yet. After we finish those 4 hours, a couple of weeks later, we'll come back together for 30 minutes to just check in and see where else I might be able to offer support. This is for people who have been on their journey maybe for a while, but just feel like they want something that's a little bit more, with a little bit more depth at one time. It's also for people who have not taken a step yet in their journey. If you're a client or a former client, this is open to you. If you're somebody who I've never spoken with, it's open to you. If you're feeling yourself being pulled and this feels good to you, check out the link below. All the information is there. If it still feels like a yes, if it still feels in your heart and in your gut that this is what you need, what you desire, send me an email. I'll have my email on there. And we'll set up a call, a 15 to 20 minute call, to talk about what your desire is for our time together. And I'll let you know, I'll gain information to be sure that I feel that our time together is going to be beneficial to you. It may not be for everybody, for any number of reasons. So I'll let you know that. And if it feels like a yes at that point, then we'll schedule it. And like I said, for Valentine's Day, I have a special offer. And so all that information will be on the page that this link will take you to. I would really be honored to spend this time with you, to create a space that you know that you're safe in, that you feel held in and supported, and know that way beyond our 4.5 hours together, I will be cheering you on. So if this sounds appealing to you, take a look at the link, send me an email, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. And whether we work together or not, don't forget, take care of yourself this Valentine's Day, whatever that might look like.